Okay, so here is my Invoked Shaddoll Dogmatika decklist that I used to climb to Plat. Um, this is pretty much the list that I used. I think I only changed one card um, during my climb. So yeah, 3 Maxi, 3 Ash Blossom. These are just the best cards in the game, so we run those. And then 2 Nibiru and 2 Cold Buy for the hand trap ratio. Um, I want to run infinite impermanence, but I can't actually afford to craft them because I don't have enough UR. Um, so yeah, thanks Konami. For the invoked engine, I play 3 Alistair, 2 Meltdown, 1 Terraforming, and 2 Invocation. That's pretty much the standard number. 2 Invocation, I tried cutting down to 1, but unfortunately you do want to draw Invocation in your opening hand um, if you're a good invoked player. So yeah, and you don't want to run 3 because then it's just a brick. So yeah, 2 is fine. And then for the Dogmatic engine, I run 3 Ecclesia, 1 Fleur de Lis, 2 Maximus, 1 Dear Servant. Um, I was actually most lists I know most lists run only 1 Maximus. I'm running 2 at the moment, just because I want to test how it goes. I Maximus is like I realized like once I realized how to play this deck, I realized like Maximus is actually a pretty key part of your like your your opening board um, to be able to get Schism into Winder. So there's I've had one game where I had like 2 Maximus in my opening hand or something like that, but yeah, it's mostly just because the Dear Servant's at 1. So we're trying that out for the moment. And then for the Shaddoll engine, I run 1 Hedgehog, 1 Dragon, 1 Aerial, 1 Beast, and 1 Wendy, as well as 3 Shaddoll Fusion and 2 Owl Shaddoll Fusion, 1 Red Shaddoll Incarnation, and 1 Schism. Um, these are pretty standard ratios as well. I was actually running Falco before instead of the second Maximus, and I think I had some games where I just like had too many Shadow monsters in my hand, like my opening hand, and I decided that I would cut Falco to make room for this Maximus because Falco is like the least impactful um, monster in the current lineup, basically. Um, Obviously, Beast is good, Ariel's good, Hog is good. These are all just the best ones, honestly. Dragon is like my only back row removal, so he basically carries me in any game where they actually play back row. And then 3 of this, I was considering cutting this down to maybe 2, but yeah, this card is honestly I'm still thinking about it, but it's a good card. And then I run two El Shaddol instead of 3. I had to make room for something, and I don't remember what it was. But yeah, I'm running 2 at the moment here because this card is like it's good, but it's like you need like Shadow monsters in order to actually use this card, like either in your hand or on the field. So yeah, I feel like the if you're running already 3 of these, I feel like the usage of this card is actually kind of limited somewhat. And then Red Shadow Incarnation is a card that I haven't actually used that much. I had some cool. There was like some cool plays that I did where I think I like summoned Winder on my turn, and then like linked it into Gravity Controller at the end of on the same turn, and then like next turn I like use this to summon the Winder to like Floodgate. But yeah, I think this card is I do think it's a good card. I just haven't actually used it that much. Obviously this card is like insane. Yeah, like I finally figured out how to actually use this card, and it's This is basically what wins you games half the time. And other than that, two super polys. This card is just like just an out for cards that can't be outed. Like it's like, kind of like a kaiju in this deck basically. And yeah, that's the main deck list. And then extra deck, I run two Winder, one Raijin, two Clone, one Purgatrio, two Construct, a Goides, Titaniclad, two Macabre, and then yeah, this is obviously these cards. This is very standard. The only card that I don't run is Outer Entity Natis, and that's half because I can't afford to craft that card, and half because I actually don't think it's that good. Like I don't know what I would cut in this list to make room for it. Like I like having two of each of my Shaddolls, and obviously two Macabres are pretty good. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'd cut for Natis honestly, and I feel like most of the time when you use it, like it would be on a monster that like can't be destroyed anyway. So I don't think it's that good. But yeah, this is the list, and it's pretty standard honestly. Yeah, but the only thing I would change is maybe add different hand traps, but I can't afford them. So